Evening, Gas Heads, and welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to the Talking Gas podcast. Hope everyone is doing well on this Thursday evening, or whatever time you're watching. You might be watching it back later on. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in live. As always, getting your comments, it really does help out. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to Josh as well. His channel is on screen. And yeah, get involved. Hope you enjoy another episode. Of course, we didn't win this time, but we did manage to stay unbeaten. Yeah, episode 92. As always, sponsors are in the description. Thanks again for Adam Purnell and Giancarlo Licata for sponsoring it. ERG, DIY Decorating, and Jan's Barbershop. They're helping us out, so make sure you help them out as well as Gas Heads. But yeah, joined by Josh. Neil should be with us shortly. But yeah, Josh, how are you, mate? You good?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, mate. Very good. Very good indeed. Obviously, yeah, annoying not to be talking about a win, but the unbeaten run continues. But we, of course, do have a very tough game coming up on Saturday, which we will get into. Class of 92 boys and that coming to town. Even to a few people in the comments. Jason, MH, Stephen, Joe Jarrett, Ben Gill, Ultralight Videos, Ford on Blue, Thatchers and Sam. And yeah, everyone else that is tuning in. Like I said, get in your comments. Again, it probably will be shorter again because there's not loads to talk about apart from the games, really.
But yeah, we will. Down now, isn't it?
Yes. As I said down, it was pretty dodgy, wasn't it? Yeah. Before we get into it, we will quickly talk about the sad news that happened earlier on this week as well. John Kay's, the sad news that he's passed away. Yeah, I think everyone is just shocked. Obviously, yeah, we talked about on Hemmings versus Hayner. Make sure you go and check that out as well. But yeah, it's the worst news possible, really. You just have to look at the comments, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. He was such a big part of, the club of Rovers, lifelong. Like we talked about, Mr. Bristol Rovers, like literally. And just to hear that news was gutting. I've obviously spoke to him a few times, and I just want to send the condolences to his closest friends and his family, and hopefully Rovers can win for him on Saturday because that would be amazing. But yeah, Josh, have you got any thoughts to add? It's just horrible news, isn't it, to see that?
Yeah, I think, like we said in our episode that we filmed on Tuesday, just the definition of gashead, and you'll see John Keys, and I just every now and again, little things like this just put it into perspective, don't they? Really, and it's shit news. I don't swear a lot, but it is just shit news. There's not much else you can say, and I really hope that Saturday him and his family, his closest friends, I hope that the family can feel the love, because when it gets rocking at the Mem, it is loud, and I hope that it's loud and proud for him on Saturday because it deserves to be. So yeah, condolences to him and his closest loved ones, and just what a bloke. And he did so much for the community trust, so much for fans and everything. Always had that extra minute, always had that extra time, and that's just what you need in a good old bloke. So it's horrible news, man. And I think, like you say, it's just, you get a measure of the man by the words people say. Yeah. And it's just lovely to read all the lovely things, but just awful news, mate.
Yeah. Like you mentioned, the work he done. It's crazy, really, the amount of people that he's helped. Obviously worked a bit for the club as well. Quite a few years ago, and the community trust, the toe end, all the legends, all the trips to Sabadell as well, he used to organise. So it's horrible as well. Stevenson, I think it's a make or break this game. If we win, keep on winning. If we lose, take it. Rest in peace to a gentleman of the club, 100%. But like I said, hopefully we can get that win for him Saturday, because that would be amazing. But Neil joins us as well. How are you, mate? You good?
I'm all right, lad. Yeah, you two all right?
Yeah, good, brother.
Yeah, very good, very good. Oh yeah, also shout out to Chloe Watts as well, who's made the FCA's She's a finalist there, so make sure you go and vote for her. Literally Instagram at Chloe Watts and Twitter. It will be in the stories and the pinned tweets as well. So make sure you go and support her. That would be class if she could bring the award home. So yeah, big up to Chloe as well. But yeah, let's get into it. 1-1. Neil did say it would be a draw, so yeah, got it right again. Although Neil did say 2-2, but he did say 1-1 or 2-2. So yeah, got it right again. So fair play. A draw. What was that? 2 draws and 4 wins, of course, in the last 6. I'll start with you, Neil, first, because yeah, it was one of those games. It was very frustrating on our point. On another day, we don't take anything away from that game, but we managed to take a point. And Fabrizio 2-2, and that was his 40th league goal in his career as well. So big up to Fab. But yeah, what was your thoughts on the game? I mean, the lineup. I think everyone predicted that lineup. So everyone that was 11 out of 11s on FanHub, buzz in. Make sure you obviously do use the links as well for the socials and FanHub below. But yeah, what was your thoughts, Neil, on that 1-1 draw in Colchester?
Pretty much what I've said before, really, regarding the last sort of few games. If you look at our last 3 games and where I talk about where you need to be as a side as an early part of a season, it's all positive for me. Like Newport away came away with a win where realistically the way we managed that game out could have come away with a point. Barrow the week before realistically could have ended and probably should have taken a point out of that. So again, all positives, winning games, not playing great, picking up good points early part of the season. And Saturday we've gone and won a game that we deserve nothing. Well, I mean, we've gone and taken a point on the road when we should have taken nothing. So it's all positive for me. Like, I know, like, again, Rovers fans will look at it and you can look at one side of the coin. You're being frank and honest and objective, deserve nothing out of that football match and got something good, positive. September, not at your 10-game mark yet, and you're picking up points that you probably don't deserve, and you're nowhere near in your stride. All positive. The minute you start purring early, you should be concerned, and like we're a million miles away from it. So it's good in my eyes. Yeah. Look, I don't think we were never really in it. Like I was looking at that first half and thinking, realistically, are we ever going to get out of our half? Do you know what I mean? I thought Colchester did well, pinned us in, did operated in the right way without, like, they're not magnificent either, but they're effective at what they did, and they asked us questions and they caused us issues. And then what you're looking for is some sort of outlet and bright light to try and get you up the pitch and cause an issue. And like I said the week before about this kiddie, his movement will scare people. His movement will scare people in this division from what I've seen. And if you look at how that goal comes around, essentially, he's worked on the outside of Tucker. He's come into his eye line, and all Tucker's looking for is contact. He's desperate for it, and he's expecting it. He wants contact. He's drifted into his eye line, and Cavegn's been smart with like what good quick centre forwards normally are, as far as they operate in a mid-range space where contact can't be issued. He's waited for Tucker to get set because he expects contact, and the minute he's set and he's planted, he runs off his outside shoulder in pace, and he can't live with it. And then, like, the finish is the finish, but the run makes a goal. The run's brilliant. The run makes the pass easy. Like Chang can't mess that up. It's too much of a savvy, sensible run to him to even contemplate getting that wrong. But what makes the goal is Cavegn drifting inside of Tucker expecting contact, wanting contact, desperate for him to initiate contact, because then he's got him. He knows he can pin him, he can have him in front of him as a smaller man, or if Cavegn tries to run him, he's got a distance of being happy to bring him down, because there's no danger there if you bring him down there. You'll take a foul and you probably won't take a booking because of where you are in the pitch. But what Caven's done is he's never initiated contact. and he's run off his outside shoulder at pace, and the minute Tucker's planted, he can't do nothing about it. He's lost. He's dead. He's completely out of the game. So, and realistically, that's all we've got to talk about as far as the top end of the pitch for us. Like,
that was it.
It was pretty. But like again, talk about where we are in the season. What you need. You've got someone there that got us out of jail, and like previously when I talk about.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
Well, we've had players that can get us out of jail in situations and just open a door for us, and hopefully this kid, he can be that person. But as far as the performance, pretty drab. But as far as a result off the back of a performance, we've rode our luck again, and we've come good, and like we've picked up another decent point when really we should have taken nothing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because we obviously knew, and we talked about it, in the last episode, that they don't lose many games, but they obviously haven't won much. They've only won one game, but they are quite hard to beat. They've only lost 3 out of the 9, same as us before the game. So yeah, and they do love a 1-1 draw, and obviously we drew there the last time we played there as well. And that comment as well. It's quite funny. Also, you mentioned that. Has any of you two seen the clip that they put out of the FIFA ratings when he said, Satiri bronze card, I deserve that.
Yeah. He said bronze. It also did make me laugh where he said, only 82 pace. He said, I must be the quickest in the side. And they said, now Macca. And then he looked at the camera and said, what, Southern Hales? I thought that was funny.
Southern Hales.
I do like Ruel, man. I
do.
I do like him. I know he's flattered to deceive, but I do like the bloke, and I really hope he succeeds here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll obviously get into it later on, but we need pace. We need wingers because of obviously. We'll get into your thoughts, Josh. Promise. Talk about promise first, because like we said, and I mentioned on my other videos, Sunday, I done it a bit late because I was a bit of a tired gas Saturday night. But I didn't at the time see it. When you watch it back on the highlights, you see him, pull up. It looks like a hammy. We don't know anything as of yet. I'm not sure whether Daryl might have mentioned it on Having a Gas where they do the clips. He might have, but I've not listened to it yet. I'll have to listen to that after. But it looks like he won't be playing as it stands. What's your thoughts on that, first of all? Because, he's played, started the last, 5-6 games. Then he goes down just before half time. And everyone's thinking, oh, no. And, not good.
Not good.
Not good.
I don't really know how else you want me to describe it. He has been integral to what we've been doing recently with what he can do out on that wing.
Yeah.
He's a proper handful. And what he offers the game with hold-up play, he's actually got quite good feet as well for a big boy as well. Like, when you watch him, he's got quite good feet. He holds the ball up well. He won the most duels in League 2 out of anybody.
Yeah,
he's going to be a miss. Whether you think he's overrated or whatever, I don't know. He will be a big miss being injured. Now we're waiting to see how long he will be injured for potentially, and I hope it's not long, because what he's offered us is really, really, pardon the pun, but promising. And I think that he will be gutted because that injury just has reoccurred again. But it was exactly what we were talking about last season. I mean, Neil mentioned it a couple of times, like his height, his weight, he's powerful. If you do your hammy once and it happens again, it's just susceptible to keep going at that point. So it just seems like it's happened again, and it wasn't contact. He just pulled up.
There was no one there.
Yeah, man. So it's gutting for him, but I'm intrigued to see what Daryl will go with on the weekend, kind of formation and personnel wise, because
should be interesting.
I won't ruin it now, but I put it to my social media and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've seen so many different options.
Yeah.
So fair play to people. They seem like they've got the answer. So I wonder what Daryl's going to go with.
Yeah. It could literally be anything. Yeah, Southwood. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot to mention him. Yeah, he was class. There was very nervy moments, even the first couple of minutes where I think it was Lisby Frome goal, quite early on. I'm like, wow. And then he'd done it a few other times. Yeah. I mean, we knew he was a good keeper, and that's what really good keepers do. They keep you in games, they earn you points, and he's been very, very good for us, like we all expected. So, but it's so. I mean, I said it. It's nice to have a really good permanent keeper, because usually it's alone. Like look at the amount of times like Griffiths, like how good he was, and then it's like, oh yeah, he's gone back now, and never fall in love with a lone player and all that. But yeah, Southwood, brilliant, really, really good. There was that sitter that they met. I think it was that M Bick. Obviously, he scored in the end, but I don't know how he missed that header. Like, what was it, 2-3 yards out?
3 yards. Yeah. The save that I liked was the
one where he pulled it back and grabbed it out of the.
I can't remember who the player was, but he turned Alfie. And in the first half, he turned Alfie, swiveled, and went for the far post on the floor, and he put it through his legs. And Southwood tipped.
Oh yeah, somehow. Yeah. That was nice.
I really like that one, because he was on it. Because Southwood looks quite calm and composed in goals. Sometimes he looks very kind of like he's just going through the motions in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way.
But he's quick to react. So
very good reaction.
I'm really happy with Southwood, because he started off a little bit shaky at the start of the season, as did everyone, and he's really settled into that now. So I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, what was your thoughts then on the overall game? Obviously, you've had a few days to think about it. What did you, performance wise and just in sort of general, really? What did you make of it?
Well, I think that my initial feeling when we drew the game, I remember thinking, I was gutted that we didn't get our sixth win in a row. And I felt a bit like, we could have done with a win there to keep up the pace, whatever, fine. Then I had a couple of days to reflect on it. And I thought, do you know what? We should take that and run. When you take your bias hat off, like Colchester, we should have lost that game. We should have lost that game. And it's so nice to be poor, yet we still get a point.
Yeah, we still get a point. Yeah,
and it's. Listen, we can't do that all season. We can't do that all season. But it was. I'm pretty sure I agree with what I'm about to say. I'm not sure, but
just say yeah. Don't worry.
If we don't score first, I think we lose the game.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Because we scored first, we were not looking for the point, but we were okay for the point. I think that if we conceded first, I don't think we win that game, because I think Colchester would have wins in their tail, or whatever the word is, and they would have put us to the cleaners. Because when Lisby went through 1-on-1 ish, I actually said under my breath, "That's 1-0." And there were many moments where Southwood just kept. So it was, if you can't win, don't lose. And I'm really, really happy. I'm really happy now, looking back on it and thinking, do you know what? Take the point, get out of there, and just bring it back to BS7, because it's quite nice to see that different side of us. But yeah, initially I was a bit like, I wanted more than a draw. But now I look at it and think, bloody hell, we could have got pegged in that game.
100%. Yeah, it was one of those. What did you make of because a few people said it at the game, a few people said it online. I thought it's sort of hard because you think then, and then you take a few days to think. But I thought some of the subs were weird. When I do 5 things we learned on TikTok. Yeah.
My fourth one.
Yeah, you said that, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, my fourth one was originally Daryl's subs really confused me. Yeah. I did change it in the end, because I didn't.
A lot of people said it at the game as well.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I don't want to be overly negative, but a lot of his subs do confuse me. They really do, because Cavegn coming off, like,
Really,
I
what was it,
get
like the 55th minute as well, wasn't it?
there was no need.
Yeah,
There was just no need. A couple of the decisions he makes every now and again are a little bit odd. Newport away, for example. A few things he does every now and again are a little bit strange, and all the fans. I remember him being in the Newport away end, and everyone was saying, "Why are you changing it?" Like, it's so every now and again he loves Ollie, by the way, doesn't he? He loves Dewsbury.
Yeah,
he bloody loves
to be
him.
fair, like he did say that, and I get it. It is a squad game, and even me, all of us want it's sort of harder because he's still very, very young. What was he, like 17? I don't know if there could have been a possible knock. Maybe it was obviously just something different. Obviously, he's come off the back of scoring two, and obviously the friendly as well.
That's what it was.
But it's one of those really where, you said you echoed that little bit where you said, people might. I don't think it is negative. I think you can voice your opinion on if the subs are good or not. Like, because we're not slating Daryl. Like, we're just saying our opinion after the game. Like,
it's like. So
and that goes to everyone, not just like me and you doing the stuff or whoever.
Yeah.
That's like everyone.
So
like, I don't think it's negative.
like it's like the other day, Arsenal versus Man City. No Arsenal fan wanted Mourinho to start in that midfield.
Oh yeah, forget Lego Ed. Arteta, he ain't winning you. Just saying.
Arteta starts him because he has a certain idea, whatever. But then when it doesn't work, fans go, "Well, we could all see this. How could you not see this?" And sometimes I feel like that with Daryl, where Newport away, the last thing that anyone wanted to see in that moment was Clinton Mola come on. And he comes on, and the game finishes 3-2. I'm not slagging Clinton Mola off. It's just, we know if he comes on, we go to a back three, and look what happens. Like, you don't. Sometimes I feel they're subs for subs' sakes. If you don't need to make changes, then you don't need to make them. Listen, I know subs are a massive part of the game, but it just, some of the things he does, I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's the right decision.
Because pretty much everyone in the away end, when that sub was made so early, everyone just like literally just turned around and was like, "What?"
That's the 70-minute sub, not 55.
Yeah, 55. It was very, very early. Yeah, very early.
But what do we know, eh? But still, I was confused by that.
Yeah. What was your thoughts, Neil? Did you sort of scratch your head a little bit and go, "It's a bit early," or was you like just not fussed about it?
I mean, I've seen a lot worse, and I've commented on before. I've seen a lot worse from Clark with us and with other sides with Clark. I've always been concerned with Clark when he goes to win a game that isn't there to be won. I didn't mind it Saturday. Look at your stock. Look at where that game's going. The worst thing I think the worst thing he could have done Saturday was rolled the dice and gone, "Oh shit, we've been pegged back to 1-1. Let's go work," because we would have lost that game. There's been times where I've pulled Clark up on it and said, like, you got to see where that game's going to know what a good point is, and we got one Saturday. We got one Saturday. So like, and I appreciate the Newport situation as well, but I think with my players hat on, I think what happened at Newport was we've been getting success doing this. The players understand why I'm doing it, and this is what we revert to and have got success. It's just a comfortable thing to do for when the game's in a certain situation where you've been getting success previously, revert to type, because they're a new group. It's being successful at the minute. And I think when as a player, I think when you're on the pitch and you see that change being made and the shape get changed, knowing that you've got success at the back, it sort of just makes you realise that, okay, we're doing what we've done to get a successful full fine. But like I said, the issue with that is it's the personnel was the problem with that. You have to, your personnel has got to be correct to make that adjustment, and it's been a bit clunky with that at the moment. Nothing to say that with what's brought in and what is fit and available, it can, and that there will be times where it can operate and be successful and it looked comfortable. But going on Saturday and his subs, and this is the beauty of a lot of fans, isn't it? Hindsight's beautiful. Like,
yeah.
But in the game, in the moment, I didn't like. No one knows why the sub was made on 55. There's loads of reasons it could be. It could be
Yeah,
leggy. It could be fatigue. Could be in red zone. You just don't know.
Yeah.
But
Because he was
ultimately,
fuming as well for British. Yeah, when he went off.
yeah, but you would be, wouldn't you?
But
you would be.
it's
But like,
yeah,
whether you trust your body or not, like,
yeah,
if you lose him for 6 weeks,
yeah,
off
then
of,
it's
like,
yeah.
the
One of those, isn't it? Yeah.
I think the good thing, to positives to take out of what happened Saturday, was he didn't roll the dice, Clark, when he could have done. He's done it previously, and we've come unstuck. Like, sometimes you get out of there and you think, oh, magnificent, we've gone and got 3 points, and we're going to smash and grab. But the law of averages is, if you go and try and go toe to toe with a side that's running all over
Especially
you,
Saturday as well.
you're going to get unstuck. Yeah. So, like, I think if anything, I'm pleasantly surprised that he didn't go down that road, and we got out of there with a point, and we dug in, held off, dust ourselves down, got out of there with a point. See what Saturday brings.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Joe's comment. Yeah, points were pretty much echoed what you both said. Really, points on the board, and hopefully football will improve as the season progresses. 100%. Yeah. I mean, yeah. My quick thoughts on it. Yeah, at full time, I turned to Ben and Ben, Phil, and everyone there. I was like, that's a good point. And I don't usually, especially like, and I get it away from home as well. Like, you take the points, but usually I'll usually be like what you said, Josh. I'll be just frustrated that we didn't win, sort of thing. But full time, I was like, yeah, take that, take it, because there's not many,
get back out.
Yeah, because there's not many times in recent years at Rovers where, like, most of the time, whether it was last year or 2 years or 3 years ago, we've played like that and we've lost. Like, we've probably lost 3-1 or something like that. But to take something, just keep it going. It's obviously the main thing, because I didn't think we were very good. I thought we lacked pace. I think Colchester were very, very quick. Like, one ball over the top and they were through pretty much, like, quite a few times. But yeah, credit to them. Managed to get out of there. Because like even like Conte looked absolutely out on his feet come, like, 55 minutes, because that's what I thought. It was a bit strange, but the we mentioned the subs. Like, I thought Conte was, like, exhausted.
He
like,
was shattered.
Yeah, he. That's why I was when. And I get McEachran's another one. Like you look at the three midfielders. Obviously, they've all had their issues with injuries. Like, it's a bit dodgy, because then you're like, oh, like, I thought Conte should have come up, and then you think, McEachran is obviously, one of those that has already played more games this season than he did last year in the league. So you're thinking just rest, and in the end, literally, you just take it. Joe also saying, surely Azaka Ollie can do a job until Shaq gets back ready. Isn't he back training? I'm not sure if he's back training. I don't think he is, but
who, Shaq?
Could, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think he is he?
He's coming back November.
Yeah, late.
I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago, and he said, "Yeah, I'm not ready yet, but he's doing okay." He said his recovery's going well, but he's nowhere near back training.
Yeah, 100%. It's even to Ben Darrell as well. I think that is Ben Darrell. Neil saying, "Are you watching the swimming or Olympics tonight, Neil?"
No, neither, mate. Neither.
Evening to Charlie as well. Obviously, his second club is now Rovers. So yeah, big up to you, Char. I hope you're well.
We love Char.
He's saying, my thoughts are simple: up the gas. See you back in League One soon. I have more bets to make with Josh. I mean, Josh still owes you off that, mine. That actually come up in my memory thing. That was a year ago. I think it was a year ago Sunday. That was when you said, "Oh yeah."
That was the 4-0 at home, wasn't it?
Yeah. When Charlie goes off 4-1, he was like,
I was at the snooker. I was watching the snooker semi-finals with my dad, and my phone just kept going. Bzz,
yeah. But
And
yeah.
I was looking at 4-0. I thought you're having a laugh.
Yeah, ping.
What a day.
Going off. Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it? God.
Crazy day.
Ben also saying Salford at home and Walsall away. Yeah, 2 big games. Yeah, I think obviously after those 2 it'll be 10. Yeah, I think well, we will see where we are currently, because I think it was Chesterfield was probably the hardest game when we played them, and then Salford, obviously we'll get onto it very shortly, sorry. But yeah, keep hitting the like button, keep getting in the comments. Charlie saying best pod I've been on as well, that's for sure. Legend, mate. Absolute legend you are. Legend. Keep hitting the like button, keep getting in your comments. Any questions, obviously follow the socials as well. Again, little recap on the sponsors as well. Shout out to them in the description as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's that? There's also a comment. What's the latest on Shitty being bought? I don't have a clue.
That was so funny, that tweet from the guy saying I have no interest in buying them.
Yeah, and because I had to look, I thought it was like a fake.
So good.
But it wasn't. It was the real guy.
So funny.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was a mad one, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's any. Is there anything else we need to chat about on this game or anything else before we get on? There isn't, is there?
Don't think so, mate. We've covered it all.
So then Salford. Yeah, Salford on fire, to be honest. Second in the league. Won 6, drew 1, lost 2. Currently 4 wins in a row in all comps, beating Charlie's first team, Wigan, in one of those in the EFL trophy. But yeah, doing very well. Beat Swindon in their last game. What a cracker of a game that was, 3-2. Beat Shrewsbury 3-1 away from home in the last away game. Beat Tranmere 3-1. Beat Wigan 2-1 and drew with Cheltenham in their last 5 games in all comps. So yeah, scored 9 goals in the last 3 games, 3 goals in each game. So yeah, they're coming here with a team obviously high on confidence, very good manager, playing attacking football, play with a 3 at the back, made some very good. I mean, you only got to look at the signings they made. Michael Rose on a 3 after he left Stoke. Kadeem Harris, who's probably been one of the best players in the division since he joined Salford as well. You got Dan Udo, who's on very good form since he's gone there. George Grant, who scored a worldie against Swindon. And even players like Ashley, one of Josh's favourite players.
Probably my favourite player in the league.
Yeah,
like any Rovers player.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. And he's only just come back from injury recently. And there's also one other name to mention who was at Rovers last season, and his name is
Matt Butcher.
Matt Butcher. Of course he's there. Yeah, signed on a 3 after he got let go from Wickham. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. There's probably going to be quite a few goals in the game, although do I stick with my one from Hemmers versus Hayner? Who knows? But yeah, Neil, what's been your thoughts on Salford? Obviously, they very narrowly missed out on getting in the playoffs last season. Recruited well, got a good squad, started the season well. 5 points in front of us as it stands. So if we do win, we could go within 2 points of them. That would be very nice. But yeah, thoughts on Salford, the squad, and how they're doing so far?
Yeah, I mean, if you was to look at the league as I would, you'd pick them out as one that are really they look scary going forward, don't they? Like they look like they're bang at it, and like you said, like I like Robertson. I think he's a good players manager. I mean, you get some managers that are very standard, like we said about like Matt Taylor. He just didn't appear like, again with my players that it didn't look like someone that you like to come in and work with every single day. But I think Robertson's very much that. He's a players manager. He gets wrapped round his players. He'll defend them. He'll give them everything he can, and he'll probably make you feel $1 million before you go out there and play. Yeah. And they're probably showing like the fruits of that when they're going out and playing at me, because once they get over that halfway line, they are all intent on going for goal. Do you know what I mean? There's no maybes, there's no hesitation. They know exactly what the drill is. They know exactly what that dugout expects from them, and it's just basically, it looks like it's what I mean. They're setting up is a 3-2-4 sort of two. Like it reminds me at the minute, at this early stage, of the back end of what we were like under Joey in League Two. Is when you got 40 yards from goal, it was just chaos.
Yeah.
Runners coming from anywhere. There was people wide. There was people making the box out of nowhere, and that's what he looks like he's giving Salford that sort of license going forward to say, just go and express yourself, go and cause chaos. I'm not going to restrict you. Like, the handbrake is well and truly off of them once they get over the halfway line. But I think what holds that all together is Garber. Do you know what I mean? They've got a good,
Garber's
steady,
class.
sensible, savvy head to basically get shape and rein it all in when they haven't got the ball. They're not. You can't have it all when they're not fantastic without the ball, and they're not going to be fantastic defending their own goal. But you've got to try and contain and manage what they are going forward. And I think Saturday will be an example of a side coming to town with a manager that fully believes in them and gives them all the confidence in the world to say, we're not going to feel these out on the road. We're going to go straight after these from kickoff, and they've got to try and deal with us.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you're going to see. I don't think you're going to see a feeling out process. You're going to see a Salford
straight through.
They're going to come revved up, ready to go after us.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you just look at, all the goals, like you said, confidence. Literally attack. It's mad. It is, obviously on a team sheet or whatever, it will say a 3-1-4-2, but it's literally most of the time they almost leave it very, very. They almost leave. Like, I've watched a few of their games. Like, they almost leave. Who was it? Rose and Alowu or Aluro at the back, and then let Garber attack as well, because attacking wise and delivery wise, like, and please Rovers, do not give a free kick away on the edge of the box, because his set pieces are an absolute joke. Like, I remember even at Ipswich, he's always been a gun at set pieces, and
he's mustard.
Yeah, he's class. But they set up Garber, Rose, Alowu, Butcher as like a Josh McEachran role in front of the back three. Then Hajmin Goya, George Grant, Ben Woodburn, and Kadeem Harris, who pretty much all his career has been a winger. He basically is playing a winger. Like, he's not good at defending, but going forward, like, he started really well. And then you've got Dan Udo and Callum Sesse up front, who is almost like a little man and small man. Like, Udo is the more technical one, and Sesse is almost like a better version of Blissett, but they're very similar, like long legs, like
long gangly guy,
gangly sort of guy. But and like you said, look on the bench, you've got Ashley. I'm not sure if what's his name, the Scouse striker, Stockton. I'm not sure if he's back from injury because he went on the bench. But good squad. Even the experienced players like Ollie Turton and Mark Howard, who they signed on freeze, like, sat there on the bench, like, the amount of games they've played. So, Josh, what's your thoughts on the team, Robinson, current form? What do you make of them?
I know that everyone knows how much I love Osama Ashley, and I will stand by it. He's a joke.
Yeah, he's quality.
And the fact that he can't get a game at the minute. Yes, I know recovering from injury, but the fact that he can't get a game at the minute is testament to how good they're doing. Because when you're fully fit, if I would have said to you at the start of the season, right, fully fit Osama Ashley starts for this side 100%. I'm not at the moment. I'm not so sure, because what do they change? Because they're absolutely flying. That just shows you how good they are. Udo's got something like 7 goal contributions in like 4 games or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's you can't, like, when you're on song, you're on song. I mean, that they are a terrifying outlet at the minute, and maybe it's because Beckham's been at their games. If he's not there on Saturday, hopefully they'll lose. But we did say, didn't we? If we play like how we did against Colchester against Salford, we will get dicked.
Yeah, we'll get cooked.
So we need to be on it. But yeah, unbelievable. Kadeem Harris looks like revitalized.
He looks on
looks
it
revitalized.
properly.
Matt Butcher's looking like the old Matt Butcher.
Yeah.
Barber as well. I mean, some of the names I've just listed off alone. So a very, very, very solid group, and easily playoff contenders this season. Easily.
Yeah. Tom, but yeah, even there's that game when it oh god, it was what's his name? Was it Quansa's debut? Was it his debut, that Morecambe game when we got
Morecambe away?
Absolutely smoked. Like Stockton and Crowley, were an absolute joke. Yeah, Stockton. It's weird with Stockton because he's one of them players. Like whenever we play against him, he's quality, but he's a very, as Neil likes to say, actually, on his day. There we go, on his day, gas. I just think
he's comfy up north, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves it, doesn't he?
He's just comfy up north. Like the minute he goes out of that, it's like a lot of players, isn't it? If you're comfy in your surroundings, your day-to-day life, where you are, like you're going to be a better player for it. I just think he's one of them. You just don't travel. You just don't travel well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they do play different football up north to down south, don't they? So I know that sounds dumb, but they do.
And also the weather conditions.
The rain.
Some people just like their own comforts, and they be like, it's like in any job, really. Trust me, if you're happy at home and you're happy in your work, you're going to perform better. And that's just, I think Stockton's one of them, to be honest.
Yeah,
so likes his routine, and that's just how he is.
Yeah, it's the same in general life, isn't it? Like, Stephen echoing, best. Yeah, Steve Evans. Remember when he come out after Rotherham? But to be fair, he was right last season, and very good point. Very good point Saturday. Very good point. Yeah, Morecambe. Yeah, was his debut. Yeah, 5-1. Oh my lord.
He was.
Oh
and now
my
he's holding
lord.
the number 4 shirt down at Bayer Leverkusen. Mad.
35 million. You know.
Madness. That's crazy.
Oh, that game was. Oh my god.
Oh, crazy.
That was horrible.
So bad.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Balcom and that. Oh my lord. Wow. I don't even. Oh my god. I still got nightmares from that game. Because that was the game. That was the first game where all the players in that shaved their head, didn't they?
Yeah.
The first game we went skinhead and we got absolutely smashed. Oh my god.
Mental.
I was there as well. Skinhead gas, loving it. Joe's saying as well, fixtures have generally been kind. Salford game will tell us how serious and realistic we are about promotion. I
saw Ben Gill put a comment saying the Salford game and the Walsall game. How serious we are.
Yeah.
So
and there's a comment from Fall on Blue saying the same thing as well.
Yeah, it's a great point. It's going to be a great test.
Yeah, 100%. Next 2 games are testing goals where we are. Get a win Saturday, hooker by crook, and we're wide open what we can achieve. Charlie also saying Salford were decent when they played us in the Virtue Trophy. We did play mostly academy players with a couple of fringe players, but they deserved the win. Well structured side. And Tom Butler saying Cole Robinson's a top manager. To be fair, he is a good manager. He is a good manager. Ben also saying is Walsall away sold out yet? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know how we find that stuff out anymore. They used to say
you don't hear anything about that, do you, anymore? They used to put it out like every week, but they've not done it for
but no, not anymore.
5 years, I think. Yeah, it's a bit of a madness. But let's get on to our lineups then. This is the interesting one. Let us know in the comments, or whether you're watching it now or watching it after. Let us know whether you go same formation, whether you want to go narrow, whether you want to go back to a back 3. Who knows? Let us know.
It's possible, I tell you that.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't think anyone, unless you know someone, there's no way you're getting 11 out of 11 this week. There's no way. If there is someone, let us know. But yeah, Neil, we'll start with you first. If you can think of a formation to go with, what would you do for Saturday?
I bring Ellis in for Promise. Keep the same back four. Keep the diamond in midfield and play two up through the middle. I'd make sure you manage the middle of the pitch against Salford. To be honest, get your width to come from your fullbacks, and basically contain the middle of the pitch and keep their backline occupied with two centre forwards.
That's fair. That is fair. So you would Ellis in, and who else did you say?
Nothing. Ellis in for Promise.
Yeah.
Just play two through the middle. You've got one that stretches, one with back to goal that wins fouls. Keep that back three occupied so they can't gamble off of playing one up front, and they can keep pushing another one into midfield. Maintain the middle of the pitch. Let them go out wide. Keep your fullbacks to keep your width going forward, and then you've got basically two, even three anchors if you need to when you haven't got the ball. It's going to be a tough ask. Like, it's going to be a tough game, but that's the way I'd approach it.
I got a feeling it's going to be three different lineups. So let us know. Joe said same as last week, but Izaka in for Promise. For me. Well, actually, I'll let Josh go first. I'll let Josh go if he's going to change it, or what are you thinking?
Nah, there's no three different ones, because Neil's gone for the exact same one I said yesterday, or Tuesday night. I said exactly the same. Ellis in for Promise, keep the narrow midfield, two up top, LT in the 10, and that's it. Because look, with Promise's injury, you can't play with wingers now. I don't really think, because I'm not sure Freddie Asaka. I'm not sure his first start should be against Salford it's a lot, isn't it? So I would be keeping exactly the same as Neil. Just make the one change, and keep that narrow diamond in midfield. I know that we don't like it. I know it doesn't look perfect, but if you lose the midfield battle against Salford, like I say, they turn it over so quickly. But we need to make sure that we are giving width, because if we don't give width with our fullbacks, then you're just going to get cooked. It's a tough ask to keep this Salford side out.
Yeah, that's fair. There's a comment. Yeah, we need to play to our strengths and give Salford something to worry about. Yeah, and especially considering we're at home. Yeah, for me, I'm going to stick with what I said on H versus H.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird one because, the narrow formation, I just don't think, from what I've seen over the last two games that we've played it, I don't like it at the moment. I don't think there's enough width. In those games, the fullbacks haven't been getting as far as they need to be with that formation. And even though I found it frustrating as well when we played it, I'm going to a three at the back. I would match Salford and go for the exact same formation. Obviously, Southwood picks himself. Back three, I would go. It would have been perfect if Negru was fit against his old club, but he's not, I don't think. So I would go Taylor Moore as a right centre back. I would go Alfie and Lapata as the other two. Sparks as left wing back and Southern Hells as right wing back. Josh McEachran sitting in front of those back three with Conte and Chang, and then I would go. Ellis and Fabrizio up top. I would leave. I want to play LT, but just for a bit more, because like you mentioned, Josh, there's not a lot of wingers, and you take a few injuries out of our team, and our bench going forward looks a bit weaker. So I would let LT be on the bench with Freddie Azaka and Ollie, and then that's what I would go. One of those. It's one of those really. I think I'd just match them up, and see what happens. To be fair, shout out to Jake Tongue in the comments. Absolute legend. Good to see you in. Yeah, unlucky.
Big up, Jake.
They should have won the other night. Against Chelsea. Fair play, Lincoln.
They're doing very well.
They're on fire. Come to see Hayner with a fringe. Not gonna lie, fringe gas in it. To be fair, I've always had a fringe. So I don't know where you've been, son. Don't know where you've been. Part-time gas in it. But yeah, score predictions. Let us know in the comments below. Let us know after as well. Neil, are we making it 7 league games unbeaten? And are we going to get a third home win in a row? Or are we going to draw or lose? Let me know.
I think that Salford will really fancy this. I think Robertson will really fancy this game. He'd have looked at us, paid attention to us, and seen a side that is picking up points without, playing well. And I think he'll tell his players to come straight after this side. I just think we've ridden our luck a little bit, and like I said, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I think we'll get edged out 2-1 at home.
Goal scorers for both teams.
Oh,
it's got to be Fabrizio again, surely.
Yeah, you can't see past him, really, can you? If he gets at the minute, he looks like if he does get a clear, clean opportunity, that he'll take it.
Yeah, he's going to score. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Who are we looking at? That Sise he played for him. Who's the lad who plays 10 for him? Cisse,
yes, Sese. Yeah, he's up top. Yeah. Right.
I'll say him.
Bliss it, number 2.
And let's go Garber, someone like that, something scrappy.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, let us know. Yeah, Fallen Blues already gone. Well, Fallen Blues gone for the same as you, Neil. 2-1 Salford, unfortunately. Kelly and Mike. He's injured though, isn't he? He's injured at the moment. He was meant to be going Bolton, but I think he's also injured. That's probably why he didn't go Bolton. But I'm pretty sure he hasn't played. Has he played yet this year? Or am I going mad? He's not been in there the last few weeks, I don't think. He's a good player though. Dutch gas and all that. Tom Butler, tough one. I'm going 1-1. Heinous trim, boy band gas. Boy band gas.
That's so mean.
Love it. Ben Gill, 3-1 Salford. Christ alive. Negative gas, Ben. Sort it out, innit? Shambles. What else? Charlie going 3-1 Rovers. Honestly, you're more of a Rovers fan now than a Wigan fan, Charlie. You might as well come to the game, mate. Come along, mate. 3-1 gas. That'd be perfect. Goal of the season contender incoming as well. That would be lovely. Yeah, keep letting us know your predictions. Josh, are we gonna win?
No, we're not. We are not going to win this football match.
That says a lot. That says a lot when even you don't think we'll win.
What's going on? I just think they're too good. And I haven't seen us play. There's maybe 1 or 2 games, maybe, where I've looked and gone, God, we look flipping amazing here. We don't look unbelievable. They look unbelievable at the minute. So we are better defensively than them, and they are better going forward than us.
Yeah.
So I think we cancel each other out, and it's a 2-2 draw.
Desmond
2-2. My goal scorers will be Fabrizio Cavegn at the double.
Lovely.
I stuck with it. I'm going Fabrizio Cavegn gets a brace, and I'll go for them Udo and Garber from a set piece.
Yeah, the two.
I just don't see it, Char. I just don't see a win.
It's tough. It's tough, but yeah. Do I stick with the one I went with yesterday?
You have to because if people haven't seen it, you have to go with it, surely. because it's just so deluded, but I love it.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Right. Go on then. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. After all this, we're talking about loads of goals. Salford is scoring loads. Rovers is scoring at least every game. We're on pretty good form, so are they. But yeah, I'll stick with what I said, and I'm gonna say the same result as the last time we played them in League Two. And who scored that day?
Well, I know, but does Neil know?
Does Neil know? Who was the last Rovers player to score against Salford?
Salford at the Mem.
Yeah.
You know this. Think of the best player you've ever seen at the Mem.
Think of the best. Curian?
Okay, yeah, fair.
Was that Elliot Anderson, was it?
Yes. Geordie Maradona in a 1-0 win, assisted by Luke Thomas. So yeah, that was a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, do you know? Yeah, 1-0 for Rovers. Yeah, it's got to be Fabrizio on it. Obviously, I don't care who scores, but yeah, Fab is on fire. Yeah, I'll go 1-0. 1-0 Gas. But that's probably, like Josh said, it is probably diluted, but if it comes in, then I'll take it. Ben Rowland saying my first game of the season on Saturday, 3-2 Gas. Another one that thinks it's going to be high scoring, which is
5 goals.
5 goals, and Gas win 3-2.
That's unbelievable. That is.
Robinson is getting it 3-1 Cavegn hat trick. Can you imagine a little hat trick at the Mem? Oi, that would be lovely.
God, who was the last player to score a hat trick for? Was it Chris Martin? No.
Lofty.
Lofty.
Leave him alone.
No, but who was the last player to? It would probably be
Collins,
wasn't it?
maybe. Collins.
Huh?
Rochdale, Collins.
No, I said at the Mem.
Oh, at the Mem.
It's got to be. It's got. I'll have to look that up.
That's a good one. Hat trick at the Mem.
Good question. Put it in the comments. If anyone can look now, put it in the comments.
Yeah, if anyone can let us know on that, yeah. I was going to say as well, when LPP said that, I was going to... That reminded me of the MK Dons game away from home where we were 3-0 down. Robinson was in charge. The Snake scored a hat trick to make it 3-3, and then after the game, I was listening to Robinson interview, and he was literally in tears. He was crying on there. Oh, it was
live
probably
TV.
Like, if you look back at that National League season, it probably would have been Taylor in the National League. He's bound to score 3 at the Mem in that season, isn't he?
I think it was. I reckon it was either Taylor or Collins, one of them two.
It must have. But did Azza ever do it for us at the Mem? That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not sure because Taylor scored quite a few hat tricks.
Yeah, like if we played like someone like Nuneaton at home or something, he'd bound to get
it was
Chester or someone like that.
Yeah,
because he scored a hat trick when we beat Wickham at home.
I'll tell you who will know, bloody Ben Gill. That kid's an encyclopedia of Rovers.
Yeah, Ben Gill should know. I don't think anyone.
That's a good question, though, isn't it?
Someone saying Tom Butler said Bowden.
Wow, that's going all the way back then.
Was it Bowden? Billy, I was there. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, Bowden. Yeah, Bowden. Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting one. Yeah, if someone can let us know before we end it, then that'd be class. But yeah, let's get on to more. Thatcher's and Sam, 3-0 Gas. Joe Jarrett saying Saturio scores the winner and knee slides and cups his ears to nil.
Like that kid he could turn it on one day, but it will be one day and one day alone.
Ben Gill saying Ellis Harrison. And Ben, it wasn't actually a hat trick. Well, it was, but he got 4 that day. 4 against Northampton when we beat him 5-0.
Yeah, but you'll take that then. Surely that's the answer.
Yeah,
You're
of course.
Say, no, it's not that.
No, obviously, but yeah, he scored 4.
That doesn't count. 4. He got 4.
Yeah, he got 4, not 3. But yeah, Ellis Harrison. There you go. Yeah, that was. What year was that? 2017, 18. I want to say. Because that
it must have been 2016.
I can't remember when it was. I don't think it was the promotion season. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. It was bloody Ellis 2017. There you go. Yeah, 2017. Yeah, because
Someone's
Bowden scored
had
that
a beer.
worldie. Bowden scored that worldie when he fake shotted, I think, Buchanan, their left back, and hit
What
it
a
with his
player.
weak foot, top bins. Yeah.
What a player.
But yeah, there you go.
God,
Ellis,
I missed that bloke.
What, Bowden?
Yeah.
God.
God.
He was. Yeah, unbelievable. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, yeah, let's get back to the predictions before we end it up. Claire George has gone 2-1 Salford, also agreeing with Neil and a few others. Barry Greenwood saying, because we play better against good sides, 2-1 Gas.
I like it.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. To be fair, especially a naughty home game. I think that's Joe Jarrett 2-1 Gas. Love that. I don't. Is there any more? Can you see any more, Josh?
No, I can't see any
I
more.
don't think so. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's one more. Spree 2 Gas is Stephen. The players.
Oh yeah, that's
know
just come through.
Yeah, what they have to do. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that was the last time, 2017. Yeah. Cavegn hat-trick would be perfect. But yeah, we're going to end it up. Josh, got any final words? Again, I won't ask Neil because it'll just mug me off.
Because he doesn't even want a beer, let alone
He
give
doesn't even
final
want a beer.
thoughts.
He's fuming talking about
Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
Yeah, Josh, that's poor from you, that is. Shambles.
Final thoughts. Just, yeah, I mean, there are games that feel big in the league, and this one feels like a big one.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping that we do turn up. I'm also hoping that we turn up for John.
Yeah.
Just a pleasure to be on here as always. And if you are in the comments or watching right now, stay on YouTube and go and watch Hemmings versus Hayner before you go to bed.
Check it out. Yeah, check it out.
Check it out.
Ben Gill, you're a shambles. You got it wrong. It was JCH at home against Blackpool. Ben, you got it wrong. You're a shambles. Wait till Saturday. South Stand Gas, you're getting it. There you go. Yeah, Kieran West, shout out. Yeah, JC. It was a hat trick. I think it was. I can't remember what the score was now. But yeah, JCH, man. Up the turkey gas in it. But yeah, there we go. Thanks everyone for tuning in live. Those that watch it back as well. Hope you enjoy it again. Thanks for everyone tuning in for episode 92. Check out the sponsors. Thanks to Neil as always and Josh. Thanks to everyone watching it on live or whenever you're watching this. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to Josh. Follow the socials. Fan Hub code. All that. And enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And hopefully we'll be talking about 3 points gas on the next episode.
Hopefully. Gas.